We know the law, you can't touch us. They're the words screamed by two 9-year-old girls at a busy shopping centre after being caught stomping on a car and spitting at security. The footage quickly went viral, but sadly, this incident is just the tip of the iceberg.
Can you call the police, mate?
Unruly kids who have no respect for authority.
If you take it, I'll probably kill you.
As I got closer, I looked across and she spat on security guards while they're trying to calm the situation.
Tonight, why are our children out of control? From this footage that's made national headlines.
These children didn't just wake up this morning and decide to behave poorly. It's really obvious to me that these are troubled young people.
To these teens self-promoting their own exploits online. Experts and parents are saying something is seriously wrong.
Kids are afraid to go to school because these thugs are ganging up on them.
These are like bikies on training wheels.
These violent, thieving,
Get the watch! Get the watch!
drug-taking thugs call themselves eshays.
An eshay is just a little wannabe gangster and a hoodlum and someone who's engaging in quite serious criminal behaviour.
School-aged kids attacking others, all in the name of social media glory.
I definitely think it's about the popularity, and if it's getting likes and people are going, oh, he's cool because he's an eshay.
David is a concerned parent who contacted A Current Affair after his child came home to show him this video. Two innocent kids walking home from school, then they're attacked.
Let's go.
Violently bashed in broad daylight.
There's parents out there that don't know that their kids are being assaulted. They're too scared.
What is an eshay?
Well, from what I've heard and seen on video footage, they like to instigate fights, often against other innocent children. They steal and they wear designer clothing. Some of them carry knives.
In a different video, another kid is bashed against a fence. They then demand he hand over his watch.
Give me my watch right now! Don't mind. Yeah. Wait, no, give me my watch.
And it's all uploaded to social media, with multiple accounts claiming there's eshays in Sydney, Melbourne, Perth and the Gold Coast. They proudly pose along smashed bus windows and bottles of alcohol, even though they appear to be underage. In this shocking video, these so-called eshays risk their lives by riding on the backs of trains. But most worrying of all is the endless footage of young kids who seem to be using drugs.
If these kids are dealing drugs, which some of them are, and they're carrying knives, well, that's a lethal combination.
Clearly, I think it'd be difficult to argue these kids don't know what they're doing is wrong.
Bond University criminologist Terry Goldsworthy is a former police officer who says police need to start taking the assault seriously.
Punching to the head, they're kicking to the head. It's all the kind of behaviours we focused on when we had coward punching laws come in. It's no different, you know, any force to the head can be potentially life-threatening.
In this video posted online, you can hear onlookers egging on their friends as they brawl on the footpath before a teenager's head hits the concrete. Then a passerby tries to stop them. But these kids have no shame and no concern for anyone else.
I've heard recent stories of eshays at school pinning kids up against the wall and assaulting them.
In this video, two kids start brawling in the middle of a busy shopping centre.
So they're just bullies and just cowards and ultimately criminals because they're committing criminal acts.
If they're doing this at 13, 14, 15, what are they going to be doing when they're 18?
These young girls aren't eshays, but overnight their actions have garnered similar exposure after the foster children were filmed jumping on a car, hurling abuse, even attacking a shopping centre security guard.
Yeah, they just were screaming, we know We know at the law you can't touch us.
Young people as young as this especially, behaving in such antisocial ways, it's really important for us to question what has gone on for these young people before today.
Psychologist Susan DeCampo.
I think it's really important to see a person in context of their life experience. These children haven't fully matured, they haven't fully developed, and I would suggest they've not had the best modelling to assist them in behaving in more socially acceptable ways.
While the incident happened here, a current affair can reveal neighbours who live on the girls' street recognise them from the footage and say they've also been subjected to their bad behaviour. Today, a government car was seen outside the property as authorities spoke to the family, and the damaged vehicle they were jumping on was parked in the garage.
I think there's an opportunity here for us to perhaps reach out rather than criticise.
Yeah, we can only hope that those two little girls and their guardians have access to the help and counselling that they appear to so desperately need. Police say they regularly monitor social media for illegal activities.